I'm back with another sewing tutorial. Today we're dipping our toe into fall and making these little mug koozies or cozies, whatever you want to call them. You're going to need a mug. Go ahead and measure around it and add a 1/2 inch for seam allowance, and then measure how tall your mug is and add again a 1/2 inch for seam allowance. My mug is a pretty standard size, so I did 9.5 by 3.5. You will also need some sort of batting, a 6-inch piece of elastic, and a button. So go ahead and put your batting on one of your pieces, and I just did some quilt lines all the way down. You could use a fusible interfacing for this, like a fusible batting, and that would make this a lot easier, but it's totally up to you. Go ahead and loop your elastic and pin it in place so that your loop is facing the inside, and then we're going to make a little sandwich here. So right sides together, we're going to sew all the way around and leave a gap so that we can turn it right side out. So this is a 1/4 inch seam allowance on your corners. Like always, we're going to leave our needle down, pick up our presser foot, and pivot the fabric, and make sure you leave that opening. And then we're going to clip off the corners so we can get those nice sharp corners, and then go ahead and flip it right side out. When you're doing this, just use something kind of pokey to get the corners nice and sharp, and then go give it a press with your iron. We're doing a top stitch 1/8 of an inch all the way around just to give it a nice finish and close up that opening. I changed my button, but you can do it with a zigzag stitch. Set your length to 0, and then the width is going to depend on your width of your buttonhole, so just change it depending on, how far apart they are, and use your machine to sew it on. And this is how it looks. I'm going to show you how to rev it up into a little back to school teacher gift. I put some pens in there, some candies, sticky notes, some gum, and a coffee gift card. You can just wrap it up like this with some tissue paper, throw a little twine around it, and a little name tag, and this is a super cute handmade back to school gift.